One time, one of these troopers called me out because he had a car stopped. He didn't know what to do with it, but the guy had a trunk full of bootleg back in VHS days of movies that I hadn't even heard they were coming out yet. A lot of them, like the original Incredible Hulk, and a bunch of those. So I'm like, I don't really know what to fucking do with some kind of copyright violation case. We don't really deal with that. So just sees the videos. He'll be happy you're letting him go, whatever. And then we'll just spend the next 2 weeks just watching the fuck out of some movies.
You guys remember the drugs too? That's what happens with drugs too. Right?
Yeah, it definitely happens with some cops for sure.
Do you guys remember the first bootleg movie you ever watched?
No.
Mine was Passion of the Christ.
Really?
Yeah.
What it looked like? It was all fucked up.
It was really dark, but I don't know if I still have never seen it, like the real one. So
I've seen the ones where the person holds the camera, especially like the older days
they're on
when
the
they were
Fire
doing
Stick
it.
still, yeah.
Really? It's like moving around a little bit. The
didn't
guy
start
coughs and goes up and down real fast.
I didn't start bootlegging until I got a Fire Stick and jailbroke that thing, and then it's never been the same.
Really?
Yeah, but you got to wait a couple. Like now they actually label it. Like when you go into the Fire Stick, the one app that Zito gave to me, it's in parentheses. It says cam, so it basically means that it's a camera in a movie theater, not like they didn't get a stream of it or something.
Yeah.
Like the people in front always gets in the way. Like just get out of the way, you know?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm trying to bootleg a fucking movie. Hey, just you chose to sit in front of me, so I've let you know I am filming this whole thing. So it's for Anthony DeGilio's Fire Stick. If you could please not stand up, I'd appreciate it, and so would he.
Billions of them. No, I don't watch those ones. The quality's just so.
What
bad.
are they selling those for? Like,
No idea.
Are they making very much money by doing
now
that?
still? I don't know.
Because what are you paying for?
I don't think they sell them
jailbreak?
now. I think
you're
they just
downloading for
upload
free the software to
Correct.
jailbreak the thing.
And a Fire Stick's $30. So
they're just doing it to fuck with the artists or whatever, with the studios, or whatever, right?
Probably.
I don't know.
Kind of like guys that make viruses to attack Microsoft products. They're just fucking with Microsoft. They're not like benefiting from it.
I don't know. Some of the information they could get from that, I'm pretty
Who's
sure.
that? Bill Gates.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're just strictly fucking with Bill Gates.
Yeah, for a long time, like there were really no viruses for Mac products because
'cause none of
the
them-
hackers loved the Mac people, but they hated Microsoft people.
Oh,
They hated
see,
Bill
Apple
Gates.
told me though that it was impossible to
And
make a virus.
I always
Closed
thought
end
it
to
was
end.
because Apple was so young and there were so many, like 100 times the amount of Microsoft products that there were Apple. So it just made a lot more sense to make a virus for a Microsoft product. than
Yeah,
an
I'm sure
Apple
that was
product.
part of it too. It could affect more people.
Correct.
It's like Android and iPhone. It's open source stuff.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier to manipulate.
yeah, for sure.
Not closed source stuff.
No,
No.
my encrypted fucking hand machine here. Can't get in there.
Your eye hand machine.
My eye hand machine.
Yeah, lowercase I there.
For eye hand coordination.
Well, if you got good eye hand coordination, you're dangerous at all times.
That's a great point.
I've heard that said by somebody. Did you see Putin fucking skating around the rink and
yeah.
fall?
Oh, yeah.
And I've never seen a group just panic as much. He was skating around doing a wave to everybody like a victory lap, and then a red carpet was on the ice, and there was like you see like a couple Russians like no, and then down goes Putin.
And the video got out?
Yeah, video got out, and he got up too. By the way, he got up very quickly and waved, and then finished his lap, and then he went in. I wonder how many people that we'll never hear from again because of that.
Oh, yeah.
We're just immediately executed.
The Zamboni guy is fucking dead.
Dead. He doesn't know it. The people skating behind him,
Dead.
Dead.
They don't even know it yet. Families of them probably too.
Probably the entire building's would be burnt to the fucking ground if I had to guess.
Well, I don't know though, because he loves
Rinks would
hockey.
become a
You
pond.
see that fucking sick triple deke he had. Where
Yeah,
he,
I did see that.
Oh man,
so good.
He
Imagine-
is. He's got dangles.
Playing goalie on the opposite team.
Can't
That has to be the most nerve-wracking 60 minutes of your life.
do
You
it.
make one save, you're dead.
Zito had one hockey sound. Wanted to get it in there. Was scared we were going to change the subject.
Z,
been
could you
waiting for
play?
months.
Could you play goal against Putin?
Yeah.
Would you let him score every time?
Am I in his country or he's in my country?
You're in Cuba.
As an American,
I'm going 10 for 10 on that.
That's still.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but I think Putin's got a lot more pull in Cuba than, than
You
you
seen
could imagine.
Putin's wrister?
No, I'm taking. Oh, go ahead.
8 goals. I mean, say no more. Just 2.5 hat tricks. You're gonna skate around the rink waving to your fans. I mean,
That's what he had in
he's
that
a
game?
sniper. Yeah,
I didn't know he had 8 goals.
Yeah, he scored 8 times.
You can't go glove side on me.
Didn't Escobar have a soccer player killed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what do you...
His name
One?
was Escobar.
Yeah,
Was it multiple?
let's just assume this is before like the woke society started, where we know everything. Now.
I've just seen that 30 for 30.
The own goal, yeah, it was definitely
Bad goal.
Yeah.
Bad goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand of God, right? Is that the?
No,
that's
that was Maradona.
Maradona's goal.
Oh, yeah.
Argentina.
He's still alive though.
Yes, he was drunk at the last World Cup.
Oh yeah, up in the thingy.
Yeah, high on coke,
I
too.
remember. Oh,
I mean,
he's
a
from
legend.
Atlanta.
He's an absolute
That place. It's cold. I mean, a lot of snow down there. A lot. I've never seen that many slopes.
You didn't slow.
Bro, it was insane, man. I'm telling you.
Wonder what it is.
I have no
about
idea.
Atlanta and that district where it's just like, you know what? We're gonna be 1989
We've decided.
and just live forever.
We've decided we're just gonna
Yeah.
just snort our way through every single night.
Don't they have the red light district?
When I say this, I mean, they were so wide. We talked about it a lot yesterday. I don't want to
Amsterdam.
get back into cocaine as much as this. Yes, that is correct with the geography over there. Diggs.
Well, he said
You know.
it. He was confusing Atlanta and
Yeah,
Amsterdam.
yeah. It was both start with an A. You know.
Well, I thought Ludacris things about it.
Yeah, of
Or his
course.
album was called that.
Yeah, the red light
District. Yeah.
I thought it was about Atlanta.
Touche.
My bad.
Okay, I mean, you
Probably right.
It could be.
Let me interrupt you for 1 second just to tell you that if you're getting tickets to live sporting events or theaters or other things that have paid admission and you're not using SeatGeek, you're a fucking idiot. We've been talking about this since the inception of this show. There's no better place to get your tickets than the SeatGeek app. It's the easiest, simplest way to buy tickets, and they search all the other ticket sites to make sure you're getting the best seat for your value. I mean, all of them. You save time and money. They're your broker. That's what they do. Every purchase is fully guaranteed, so you shop there with complete confidence. Make SeatGeek your go-to app for finding the best deals on every type of ticket. Best of all, our listeners get $10 off their first SeatGeek purchase when you download the SeatGeek app and enter the promo code Heartland. That's promo code Heartland for $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. Back to the show. I did what you telling that story yesterday on the Pat McAfee Show 2.0 did I want to ask more questions about it, like to you and the rest of the world, because I didn't know that cocaine was still cool.
Me neither. I had no idea. I had no clue. That's the first time I've ever been just openly offered cocaine. Not, I mean, like good 10 times. I would say it was good 10, 11 times. And I think probably since, college. It felt like maybe back in college, but that's probably why they're all in college still.
See, but I thought Molly had taken over as
Or
like
Adderall.
the preeminent.
Or Adderall.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah.
Isn't Adderall like the same thing? I don't really.
The Barstool Tailgate Tour, that's what everyone was offering us, I felt like.
Adderall?
Yeah, because college kids, right?
Yeah, Jules and Adderall.
Yes.
That's what whenever we were doing that tailgate.
But
Geared up.
if you were in a district where like those college kids were of money, they decide what's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So if cocaine is back,
Hey, that was-
and it makes sense, like Artie Lang, right?
he's not setting. Winning. He's not setting, and I don't think any.
His nose is completely gone, by the way.
What
I
happened?
mean, I'm not saying he's.
It's completely gone.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what happened.
It's just
You ever have like when
disintegrated.
the guy goes to like a kid and grabs his nose, and they just have it in their hand.
Got your nose.
Someone booped him too hard.
I mean, he has no bone or cartilage left in his nose
No,
whatsoever,
no.
right? It's just all dissolved.
So he can just house. By the way, he had that whole sandwich bag that we got offered down there. That Artie Lang. That's what one
snow
step.
He also can't wear sunglasses.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Just fall right down.
He's
got
got,
wear
he's got a
Google
rec
goggles.
spec. Yeah, he's got a rec spec. Good for Artie Lang, man.
Is it?
It's a rough
What's that?
look.
Is it?
What's the pros?
No, his whole life, right? I mean, his
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
life has just been completely ruined from drugs.
Yeah.
That's the picture of. That's what they should do for the commercials.
Yeah. What happened to Artie?
I do feel like drugs are I don't know. This might sound. Every time I see somebody smoking in their car, I'm like, I didn't know people still smoke cigarettes. And then I guess it's a very normal thing. And then whenever we see this cocaine, I go, I can't believe people are still doing cocaine because I feel like we live in our own little bubble here that I don't get to. If I don't do it myself, I just think nobody else does it.
Okay, now that's a good point. I didn't know cocaine was back. We learned not too long ago that cigarettes are bad. I learned it by our trips to New York. I never seen so many young people
fucking
smoking.
smokes out there.
And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. You know what I mean? But they set the trend, I think.
Well, I think
right?
it's because you get a smoke break. So you get a smoke break at work. So I think almost it is.
So they brought back the smoke break.
Yeah, so you
No,
can
it never went anywhere. Smoke break never went
Yeah, but we're
anywhere.
sitting in a room right here, and Diggs gets a 15-minute break just out of nowhere. I'm like, well, why is he getting a break? Oh, he smokes these terrible things. I'm like, well, fuck. Hey, if I get a 15-minute break, I will take one of those terrible things.
Every hour. They fucking get it. They go to smoke break every hour.
That's what happens. That's why it happens. It's a societal problem.
It also looks really cool. I mean, if you could smoke a good
It
cigarette,
does
you
look really
fucking
cool.
awesome.
What if people are hiring? Hey, if you smoke, we're not hiring you.
Can't do that.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that. Are you allowed to do that?
That's against HIPAA.
You're not allowed to ask.
That's a choice.
You could
though.
probably just say you can't smoke. You just know you can't smoke in here.
Don't know HIPAA.
Where I worked, they banned smoking on company property.
Yeah.
So,
That happened
but
a
our
lot.
smokers would just walk the
Across
extra
the street.
fucking.
They get a longer break.
Yeah, the extra 5 minutes off the property.
They don't. They there's no way they can enforce that though. I feel like because all college campuses are like smoke-free campuses too, and I used to just fucking sit up there and just all no one says anything to you. People are smoking, walking around like that. Like they can't do anything.
Okay, watch this. Colorado. Well, I'm just using Colorado. Can you take a smoke break and smoke Mary Jane?
No, that's the private corporation's decision.
Oh yeah. Plus, you can't smoke weed out in public, right?
Correct. Well, no, I
What?
think you
No,
can definitely,
I think you can.
you can definitely smoke in public.
You can.
No, like in Denver, you can't just walk downtown with a joint lit.
You can't?
No.
Are you
Not-
sure?
Not right downtown.
Oh, so no
At least
open,
when I was
open
there.
flame laws?
Is it since the law has changed?
So it's like alcohol. You can't just walk around with
Open
a
container.
fifth. Yeah.
But we can't hear.
In Indiana, you
Yeah.
can.
If
Right.
you bag it,
Nope.
No.
You can do whatever
There's
you
no,
want.
no glass, right?
You can't take glass
Right.
outside. Right. You're correct on that. But you can walk around definitely with a can of beer.
Zito's just talking about the homeless people that have paper bags. 40s just everywhere.
While we're on this law subject, I have a question.
Okay.
Have you guys ever eaten roadkill?
No.
Do you think it should be legal?
Once I did.
I don't care what you eat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. You want to eat a roadkill? Eat it.
California's trying to legalize it.
You sure?
It's
'Cause they got
illegal?
so many homeless people out there,
Yeah.
man. All the homeless people are like, you guys aren't going to eat me.
I don't know. I hit a fucking deer or a bear or something in California. I'm gonna want to eat that fucking meat. It's good meat. Venison?
What?
Well, I guess it's
What do you do? You're just going to put it on your shoulders and walk that motherfucker home?
Not me personally, but if I lived in the mountains of California, yeah.
yeah, that's the problem. I guess it's super expensive for the state to get rid of and dispose of like the dead animal carcasses on
Yeah.
the side of the road. They said in Wisconsin alone in 2017, 20,000 deer-related accidents and injuries.
Fuckers
That's
are
crazy.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Fear the deer.
Well, even here, like,
600 moose in Alaska each year.
Ooh, that's a lot of
That's
meat.
good meat.
Yeah, it's good.
So rather than wasting it, the state gives the roadkill to like charity organizations who.
That's smart.
1000%.
You
here,
hit a-
here
you
in
hit a-
Indiana, if you're a cop in a rural area, if there's
Say it again?
if you're in a rural area,
One of them with a lot of rules.
if you hit a deer there you have a deer call list. So if you work a car deer crash, you show up, you like, hey, who's next on the list, and they will call that person to come get the deer, and they take it home and eat it.
Yeah,
Is
as
it
they
really?
should.
Yeah, I
That's been
think
going on forever here.
now that I think about it, why are they making it a law? Was it against the law for people?
I guess so. There's
mean, if
nothing
they-
really on the books, so to say, but
If it's anything that big, like if it's a raccoon or something, just kick it in the weeds.
Won't the meat? Isn't the meat tainted though, or rancid?
Yeah, that's what I
If it's-
thought.
no, hey, that's on
this is
you.
a fresh, no, fresh kill.
Modern Farmer magazine says that eating roadkill is as safe as hunted game, especially if it's hit on a cold day.
Yeah.
It's fresh.
Oh, there you
it's,
go.
it's like a freezer outside.
We're not. It's not in July. We're not letting it sit there for a week and fucking have
Well,
the vultures
California
pick
though.
at it.
California though.
They actually said
It's a
not
nice
eating the
temperate.
roadkill is intensely wasteful.
It is.
What about the other animals that eat the roadkill? I've seen that.
Like who?
Like
Vultures?
the
Crows?
turkey vultures. They're having a buffet
Those
every time
fucking
I look
flying
down.
rats. Get them out of here.
guess
No,
it's the guts.
They're bigger than Zito.
Yeah, flying cats.
Oh, yeah, those
The
things.
vultures?
Yeah.
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 Anytime I drive home and I just see them like
Oh, yeah.
around my area,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh my
They just
god,
look
who
like
got
meaner
it?
turkeys.
Those things will
300
pick your
pounds.
fucking eyeballs
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna kill me.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're fucking with them,
Vulture.
Sure they will.
Oh yeah. I mean, if
yeah.
if your
Listen,
body's dead, they'll fucking
swoop
pick
right
you.
vultures
down.
have no.
Big shit hooks on those things too. You know.
Scavengers.
Big shit hooks, those talons.
Uh-huh.
I was talking
fucking
about.
Fuck your eye
Chop
right
your
out of
eye
your
out.
head.
Yeah.
What are you talking? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's coming after me.
Yeah. If you're down by its kill, sure.
They ain't afraid of
Did you
nobody.
see Dakich has some like hawks been like terrorizing his house? It was like
Yeah, and
cutting
he-
up his head with the
He's got a
talons
cut
and
on his
shit.
head like
Yeah.
the fucking staircase type
Yeah.
situation.
Oh,
It was
really?
on his head,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he took a picture of it
Yeah,
today
it's
and
just
said,
right out on his patio.
staring in his door.
Beautiful hawk.
Yeah, it was great, majestic creature.
A little bit of
Yeah.
a blurry shot too.
It will, it looked like it was taking on a Nokia, but
But
I mean,
We had a dude at my school that was deathly afraid of birds.
Oh, yeah.
Deathly afraid. Like just regular like robins and
Scary
swallows and sparrows and shit. right?
What a dork.
During a basketball game, a live basketball game in junior high, a bird, just a regular old bird, flies in and it's up in the roof, right? Freaks the fuck out and runs off the court in the middle of the game. Oh, like a fucking idiot. Just he got killed. He got
birds is-
killed
it's
for the next year.
you
It's
guys-
a tough one to be afraid of.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, just like a regular bird.
How many times did that kid get stuffed in his locker?
Oh, dude, yeah, he got murdered for that. I'm like, what were you thinking, man? Just fucking
that
hold it
movie,
together.
that movie Bird scared the shit
It's a
out of
scary
me.
movie.
I was never really scared of birds, and then they forced us to watch that in school, and
Yeah,
that's
scared
why-
the shit out of me.
That's why he had the phobia. He
There it
watched
is.
that movie.
That's why
The
vegans-
teachers,
that's-
institutions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you watch it in school.
What's the movie about? Like avian flu?
Yep.
Yep.
Avian flu.
Yep.
That's exactly what it
Good
is.
for your skin and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it'll kill you.
Yeah.
That the birds actually come door to door selling you skincare products.
I'm actually all in on this movie.
and then
Snatch
they-
your eye out of your skull.
And then, yeah, it's really nice. Fucking the
Gouging
avian,
prices.
Exactly what it is.
avian door to door bird salesman.
Idiot.
Speaking of idiots, I heard in
Don't worry about it.
an alarming stat today that Zito in his life has eaten 98% of the Reese's wrappers that he's opened up. The brown wrappers that around the Reese's.
Why don't
that
they make it a
protects
different color?
He said he's eaten 98% of it.
It's a tough chew. Yeah, it's a tough chew.
You
Been
just
there.
go right through it, huh?
No, every
you
time.
just forget about it.
Wait,
Or
I
you
was
don't
in.
see it.
I was in my bathroom, going to the bathroom, and I heard him say, "Well, why don't they make it a different color?" And this is what you guys were
That's what he was
referring
talking
to.
about. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
That's an eye opener, though. They should change the color.
He goes, or maybe I'm colorblind. I don't know.
It is
Yeah,
a very
the
close
paper,
color.
not the orange color,
The,
but
the
the
black,
brown.
the
Dark
black
brown,
thing
black.
that's
Should be a different color.
yeah, but as somebody who's eaten a lot of those Reese's,
You know it's coming, right?
it is impossible to do that.
they're so
It
good.
sticks and shreds on some of those sometimes when you're trying to peel it off. There's no chance that you bit that without knowing it was there. There's zero chance. You did that by choice. This is just like Foxy choosing to eat the fortunes of fortune cookies because
Facts.
they
Yeah.
won't come true if he doesn't do it.
Also true.
Zito, do you eat?
What?
Yes, Todd.
That's a real motherfucking
yes.
thing.
Every time, bro. We were at PF Chang's on Sunday. How's the fucking thing?
It was a good fortune. If it's a
I
bad
hope you get
fortune,
fucking poisoned,
you do
dude.
not eat it.
Ty, will that
Where
sit in
did you
your
learn
intestines
this?
for a while?
I got some very nasty acid in there that's basically chewing through anything. So for me personally, I don't think so. But I don't know. Zito might have his.
The
his
fortune cookie might not, but the Reese's
Yeah.
cup, that's like wax paper.
Oh, yeah.
No, the pub just eats paper. They lie about shit all the time.
Look,
The thing is, you had to be taught that as a kid. Who taught it to you?
You know what? It was just one of those things my
The
friends and I
language
just
barrier.
kind of came up with. And then we said, we're going to eat every fortune if it's a good fortune, so they come true.
What a bunch of weird little kids, first of all, just hanging out at Chinese restaurants.
Well, that seems like a normal thing, I feel like.
What, like just is children hanging out at Chinese
After
restaurants?
school, you
We
know,
go to
it's
the
like
Chinese
Friday.
buffet.
Yeah,
A bunch
we
of,
go to the
bunch of fucking
Chinese
third
store.
graders hanging down.
Probably like middle school, 6th grade. Same thing,
Eat
though.
the fortune.
I mean, if it's a buffet, was it a buffet?
Nah.
I see. Nope. Then that makes it weird.
Do we all like a good Chinese buffet?
Yes.
Yes.
I love a
Oh, yeah.
fucking house at Chinese
I
buffet.
don't.
Oh, you don't?
What?
Pat, how do you weigh in?
General So's chicken is
Oh,
there. I'm
thank
there.
you.
The
Thank
food
you.
buffet versus non-buffet is the exact same for a Chinese
The
restaurant.
PF Chang's is a whole different animal.
I don't
It
count
is.
P.F. Chang's as a Chinese restaurant.
What's that?
It's not a Chinese restaurant.
It's an,
Whoa,
Asian,
okay.
it's an
They
Asian
have
bistro.
statues.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Asian
So it's a
bistro.
step up.
My China walk down
Yeah.
the street is not the same as fucking P.F. Chang's. People aren't sitting in China walk fucking eating. They're getting takeout.
Oh, see, I am a sit in the buffet, China buffet guy.
Oh,
If it's
yeah.
a buffet, you have to. But I'm saying like a normal Chinese restaurant that is not a buffet.
Have you ever ordered from menu at Chinese buffet? That's an interesting question. I think
No.
I had somebody that did.
No.
that.
I've never done that.
Like a special request?
They have menus there.
Yeah.
They have menus there, and for some reason in my head, I'm thinking somebody I was with did it one time.
Really?
And maybe just completely excommunicating them.
I bet.
Yeah, were you just like, we're done?
Yeah,
We're done. We're not
No,
gonna eat.
I don't think I say it publicly. I think I just look at them though, see it happening. and
I've
I
been
just-
there. I'll admit that. I have done that.
Why?
You've ordered from the menu.
Might have been Gorman. By
Well,
the way.
because no, because
Now it's coming
like
together.
everything's deep fried and everything like that. I like almond chicken. It's called almond chicken.
Not
and-
everything's deep fried on the buffet, bro.
Not everything, but I'm
No,
saying
you got everything.
So I like almond chicken.
You
So
get pizza,
sometimes
too.
I've gone off that when I've been at a like
Wings.
like Daily E's
everything.
buffet.
Plenty of grilled chicken
Jello
options
on there.
Yeah.
The little
Everything.
Chinese biscuits that have all the sugar all over them.
So
I
good.
mean,
Whoa.
they all have an American section too. And you get whatever you want.
Pizza. They have pizza there.
It's
Yeah.
Let me ask
Delicious.
you this:
That's why you don't see homeless Chinese people. 'Cause
Correct.
You, you bust open a Chinese buffet, dumb Americans will be rolling in there
High
no
as
matter
fuck.
what. No matter what, bro.
Help me out on this, guys. Crab rangoon.
Yeah.
Is it a dessert or is it an appetizer?
I don't like
It's
it.
an
I don't eat it.
appetizer.
It's nothing.
I don't like
Appetizer.
It's
I
don't eat it
nothing. to
Too
me.
much cream cheese. Where the fuck?
I mean,
it
it's a
is.
sweet, right?
Here's why I
I'd
say
say
It's like eating
an
a
app.
bagel.
I'd say it's an
First
app.
of all, only 1 out of 20 places is going to make them correctly to where they're. I think
True.
they're good when they're done right, but most places don't. They're
No.
fucking chewy. There's not enough of the fucking shit in there.
Yeah,
And they like fold them up into like a little star that's
Yeah.
like bent. It's weird.
Like, what are you doing?
Just give me the triangle
Gross.
dumpling ones.
I got to tear off the corners of the little star to eat the sack in the
Ugh.
middle. Fucking.
Foxy has no idea
Keep
what
it.
we're talking
It
about.
is true, though.
Just too worried about eating the paper.
If it's a good one.
If it's a good one.
And hey, some people would say, Pat, I think you've said this. I have some good fortune in my life.
He's probably the most fortunate human I've ever met.
Maybe it's because you're eating.
You guys ever seen him? You ever seen
Yeah.
a life this kid
I
lives?
am eating the paper, and none of you guys.
What do you do with the bad ones?
But I will say this though,
You throw it out.
he probably got one.
You should light it on fire.
Oh, I like that.
I mean, if we're gonna eat the good ones, we shouldn't just let's just fucking throw this one out. We should at least like fucking light it on fire.
Yeah,
So-
it
Oh,
should
it's
be
a lot
You
cooler,
definitely have
too.
to rip it in half.
oh, okay, just once
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, just rip it in half and then you throw it out.
It's like
but
you're burning a secret message.
Yeah,
I enjoy the fire.
Fox, I will say this though: you had to at some point eaten a hard work fortune too. You work your ass off too. So
Well, I appreciate
I
that.
like that. I'm just going to start attributing everything good about you. Like you got a handsome fortune. You just ate that too. Like that's
Somewhere down the line.
You got an ugly one. You threw it away.
Yep.
You got a not work hard one. Threw that away.
Yep.
And then you got be the luckiest motherfucker on earth one. Put that thing down too. Yeah, that's good.
It tasted good.
I like it. Drink it down. Soak it in. Would you do it, Todd?
Do what?
The fortune cookie eating
Eat
thing.
it?
If you knew that it was potentially going to raise the chances of it happening 5%.
It's like saying,
Well, how old are you, Evan?
24.
All right, so I'm looking at 24-year-old Evan right now, and remembering back to 24 Todd, and I'm thinking I should start fucking eting those things. You're in a lot better place at 24 than I was.
toxic
Just
Asian
something to think
fucking
about.
paper.
Yeah.
It's like doing steroids in '88. Hey, you're going to take this and you're going to be a professional athlete.
I
What
would
do you
al-
want to do it or not?
I would
I'm
also
in.
like to add that my Chinese place in small town Williamston, Michigan is called General So's. That's probably the best name you could possibly have.
Hacky.
They didn't go out on the line for that
I
one.
mean,
I took the guy's name.
What should we call it? What's number 12? General Tsao. There it is.
Sow?
Toradol is
So-
the modern day what you just said.
Is that right?
How do you
Yeah.
spell Toradol?
Toradol.
ADOL.
ADOL. Yeah.
Toradol.
It's like, hey, if I have this ingredient that's going to make everything you make taste better, chef, would you like it or not? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that shit and just put it on everything. That's what Toradol is. It's like, hey, if you take this, you're gonna feel faster. You're gonna be more flexible. You're not gonna hurt. Your joints aren't gonna hurt anymore, and it works. In about an hour or so, it'll kick in, and then about 13 hours, it'll turn off. Would you like to take this right before the game? Yeah. Go ahead and just shoot that shit right there in there, bud.
I would do that every morning.
We don't know what it's gonna do to your liver, but
But you'll play today.
you're gonna play great today. You have a torn meniscus, you won't even feel it. You won't even know.
You mean
it.
I can run just normal?
You're
Oh,
just
yeah.
completely normal. You'll be able to kick the ball however far you usually kick the ball, but tomorrow is gonna suck.
And I love this. Will it do any more damage to my knee? No, not at all.
Whatever was going to happen will happen. And it won't hurt today, but tomorrow. It's like, yep, I'll take that. I'd do the same thing with that fortune. If I was told it would make it 1% more likely come true, I would just start eating that paper. Just like I lived at the pub. No problem at all. Just start fucking bonging them down.
I think so.
I think so,
For
too.
sure.
1% greater chance of winning the Powerball. If you had to do something, would you do it?
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
It's 1% closer.
How about you, Ty?
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Just go ahead and.
I mean, 1% closer on the Powerball is a lot closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1%.
Yeah, but the normal percentage of winning is a lot less than 1.
Yeah. You tickle a taint for a Powerball chance?
Tickle whose taint?
A taint.
Yep.
Yeah, if I have a solid chance of winning the Powerball,
A 1% better chance.
With my fingers?
A 1% better chance.
Well, let's put it this way: if you have a full 1% chance of winning, you're way ahead of
That's what
everybody
I'm
else
saying.
in
That's
the
what I'm
world.
That's what we're saying.
But there's still
the normal-
99%.
Remember the
chance you're
Knicks?
not
The
winning.
Knicks had 14% last week, and they weren't even close. 1% better chance.
How long's it tickle?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Until they laugh.
Oh, wait.
So is the guy receiving the tickle get the 1% as well?
No.
No.
That's just his job.
Were
He
you
gets-
just
he
about
gets
to
a nice-
offer yourself up to be
He
the
gets a
taint
nice
tickler?
salary.
He's a daily winner.
Yeah, he gets a nice salary every year.
Does the
He gets
wishing well
100.
get the wish?
He gets
No.
his taint tickled. That should be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Zeke.
That's his reward.
So what's the answer?
Yeah.
Tony, with
Yeah, I think
my
I do it.
hands?
Well, I just want to make sure it's hand and not.
I do it.
Your
Fuck
beard?
it.
You think it's gonna be?
I'd go toes.
You would, you freak motherfucker.
Hey, I'd consider that with my ears, though.
With your ears?
Yeah, think about that.
You would
You're not
tickle.
touching it and you're not licking it. I mean, I know, Nick, but I'm just saying for that chance.
You would tickle a taint with your ear.
For how much of a
A
percent chance?
1% chance.
Over your
Do
finger?
you? How close I put your mouth to the fucking
Good
ball?
point, Todd. I didn't bring that up. Yep, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
bring
can
that
probably
up.
hear the
Oh, let
ocean.
me use my nose.
Scratch that.
Well, that's
Not
what
the
you
taint.
would- yeah.
Scratch that.
I mean, you can just wash your hand after. Gotta go take a shower.
Does he have to cup the balls and then
I mean, that's pretty
cleanly
far away.
exposing the taint, or are the balls just wandering aimlessly?
Your ear.
Could you do me a favor and not look at me while I do this?
Sir, we both know I'm here for one reason and one reason alone. I get 1% closer to winning a Powerball. I don't actually like what I'm doing. Don't fucking look at me while I do this with my ear, will you?
Quit running your fingers through my hair.
So around the room, everybody saying yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do it.
I mean,
Sure.
I
about
accidentally
you?
like touch
Nah.
dog shit. No.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing
That's
it.
why I eat the paper.
You eat the
I,
tickle.
but
Foxy,
that's,
if I've ever seen a kid that would do it, Foxy.
Whoa.
Foxy. I mean, come on.
The taint is giving
Zeno.
rubbing
You
the
don't deserve
taint is
that.
giving you good fortune, though. It's like the best
like the Buddha.
fortune you could get in a fortune.
1 in 100 is an incredible chance. That
What do you think that guy does with that paper before he puts them in each one of those cookies?
Yeah. What do you?
Rubs it all over his taint.
You really think so?
What do you think the 3-year-olds who are fucking putting those in the fortune cookies are doing?
That's a good point.
That is a good point.
Does that change the way you see?
No.
No. Wow.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
Other tiny typewriters.
Would you guys agree or disagree? Of the
Your future will be very bright.
it's a bad cookie.
That little kid who's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I don't think it's great.
It's a bad cookie.
Oh,
Let's
it's a
be
terrible
honest.
cookie,
It's a
yeah.
bad cookie.
My dog Valerie loves them. That's like her favorite.
Really? That makes sense. It's like a dog treat.
very crunchy.
It is like a dog treat.
She loves them. Like as soon as she hears the little plastic crinkle and then the crack, she knows she comes sprinting over. I don't fucks with them though. No way. You eat them? No.
No. I look at the thing and then I toss it out.
I'll keep the thing if I like it. I'll put it in my wallet.
Oh.
If I really like it.
You ever played the numbers on the back of them?
No.
Lucky numbers or
I've started. I don't even look at them anymore. Like
What?
When I order Chinese, I just throw them out.
You don't want to know your future.
No. Well, I know what my future. I know it's not.
I like boning up on my Chinese words though.
Oh, yeah.
go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shishini.
Yep.
Shishini.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Whoa.
Ohio. It's Japanese.
Cleveland.
Simo-san.
Ni hao Joe Lao.
Oh,
Sure.
that's Japanese. Yeah.
Ooh, what's that?
I don't know. I think her name was Miss Joe or something like that. We had a foreign exchange teacher in
Who?
junior high. Miss Joe Lao. Sure.
Really?
And I would just walk down the halls and go, Ni hao Joe Lao. Sure.
At the same junior high I was at?
Oh yeah. What's his name? Mr. He was
Sokolsky.
Yep. There it is.
I remember this now.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever talked to the lady.
Well, she just stood, dude, she was the best. She would just stand outside in between periods and everyone just walk by and go, fucking Ni hao Joe Lao, sure.
I feel like a rude guy.
So did you guys send someone over there and they sent someone back?
No idea. I don't think so.
Yeah, how does exchange work? Like, because the people that take in foreign exchange kids, it's not like they're trading their kid. It's not like wife swap or whatever that
No.
shit is.
For the trading block.
I don't think I fully understand how
I
foreign
think-
exchange.
I don't either. I don't either.
I
no
I do
idea.
believe
I don't
it's
know
exchange.
enough Asian words. I can tell you right now. I know Didi Mao means like get out of here because I watched a lot of Vietnam War movies. And buku means too much. I know that from Full Metal Jacket when the whore was telling the guy, you too buku. Yeah. That's about the only words I know.
Is that French?
Buku?
Yeah, Boku.
Yeah, because the
Voulez
French,
vous.
right? Am I right
Baguette.
about that? The
Menage
French
a trois.
inhabited in there some French.
It was a French
carryover
colony.
into-
Yeah.
Well,
it was-
French
yeah.
Indochina, yeah.
It was a French colony.
So I bet you're right. That's probably where buku came from.
Well, merci
Yeah,
beaucoup,
go.
man.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup, bro.
Something to think about.
I took a lot of French.
Mr. Roboto.
Domo Rogato.
Domo.
Mr. Roboto is actually just a guy. So, yeah, you're just screaming at a guy.
Not an Asian word. Not a Japanese word.
By the way, I enjoy that we're just tossing out Asian words. It's anywhere from the entire continent. Let's go ahead.
We went from Vietnam to Japan to China.
I was writing down.
Three
like-
completely different languages.
Asian word.
he just wrote down the title of the show, too. You're going to call it Asian words. Todd pulled his pen out like from his ears. As soon as he heard that, it was like, bingo.
Strong.
You know what season it is?
What's that?
Sun in your eyes season.
Oh, it is. It is. I noticed that today.
Yeah, sun in your eyes season.
Hate it.
You know what I do for that?
Put your blockers on.
Shady Rays.
Oh, yeah.
Shady Rays is an independent company. It's an independent sunglass company. So they are not just some big corporation that overcharges for shades. Everyone knows sunglasses are way overpriced. Shady
Way.
Rays is out to do it differently and give people a lot more bang for their buck.
They don't need no man.
They don't need no man. They're an independent Shady Rays company. The craziest thing about Shady Rays is the warranty, though. They include free replacements if shades are lost or broken for any reason. It doesn't matter what happens. If they're dropped in the ocean, the lake, anything. We'll replace it. Try that with your high-priced shades and see what they'll do, Todd.
It's not going to happen. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. They'll tell
Shady-
me to go screw myself.
Let me tell you what Shady Rays does, though.
What?
They'll give you an entirely new pair for free.
How about that?
What?
For
That's crazy.
free.
Wow.
You're out there and you're reeling in some big trophy fish marlin. Oh, yeah. And it's so
Bonita
big
fish.
that your Shady Rays pop off your head and they go in the ocean.
Happens
And
all
you're
the
like,
time.
oh, fuck, my Shady Rays? Doesn't matter. No questions asked. You get a new pair for free.
Wow.
For free.
Unreal.
Even with that strong of a warranty, they still manage to make quality that I can tell you holding in my hand seems just as good as any expensive pair that I have ever worn.
You can't tell the difference.
No.
Shady Rays also provides 10 meals to fight hunger in America
How about
with
that?
every order placed and have provided over 4 million meals to date. Because
Whoa.
they're good
How
people.
about that?
Because they're
Let's
good
go.
people.
They're good people.
Exclusively for our listeners, they gave us the best deal they have to offer. This is a Black Friday level deal in May. That's absurd that they are giving us here. Use code Heartland for 50% off 2 or more pairs.
Oh.
Basically, you're getting a buy one, get one free here deal.
That's what it is, Bogo.
You can get 2 pairs of Shady Rays glasses for $45. That's the best deal that they offer. Redeem only at shadyrays.com with promo code Heartland, where you can find all their newest and best shades on the internet.
Good shades too.
Hey, good shades.
Good shades.
Take it easy.
Zito,
Talk to me.
what kind of gum do they use in sub gum?
What?
Excuse me?
Oh, boy.
Chicken sub gum.
What does that even mean?
What's
You guys never had chicken sub gum?
What the
No.
fuck are you talking about?
Sub gum.
What kind of
SUB
1970s
gum?
bullshit are we?
Well, like this
What, am I the only one who ever heard of sub gum?
Yeah. Like you mean like in a submarine?
It's a gearhead thing, man.
It's not I'm not a gearhead for Chinese food, but I'm just saying.
Oh, wait. This is a
It's a
Chinese,
Chinese
thing?
thing? Sub
Chinese
ice
food.
cream?
Asian word.
Yeah, Asian word, sub gum. That's fair and square layers. That's what he gets every time he goes.
What
Chicken
is it?
sub gum.
What the fuck
What
are
is
we
chicken
talking
It's got
sub
rice
Is
in
this
there.
one of those
I mean, it's got
some
long-
young boy type things?
No. Sub gum. Look it up. Use the Google app on your phone and sub gum it.
Chicken sub. What is sub gum?
Might as well hit the fucking
Explain it to
music.
me. Why is the entree? What is it comprised of?
There's chicken, and there's sub in there, and some gum in there.
What's sub?
One or more meats or seafood mixed with vegetables and sometimes also noodles, rice, or soup.
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
every other fucking Chinese
Yeah,
dish.
sub gum.
Asian dish, sorry. Jesus.
Hey, that looks like a-
Cantonese, actually.
That's a good order, though.
Where does
Not
gum
bad,
come
yeah.
in?
It's actually an American Chinese dish.
That's probably gumbo.
I feel like everything's an American Chinese dish.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, it's
It is
roadkill.
nice.
Yeah. It's a number 46 on your local menu.
We have the Chinese place near me has a 14 or 13-year-old son that works the phones.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
And this kid's the most professional kid I've ever
He's going
encountered.
to be like a future huge entrepreneur. Right?
He is incredible. He is absolutely incredible. He puts me on hold. I hear him answering another phone, and he's like very nice to them. He's like, "I'll be right back," and then he reads off my order back to me without wasting any more time. Like when he's like, "Sorry," he doesn't even drop the sorry about that. He comes right back. He goes, "Okay, so I have bum 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 bum. Anything else?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'll take this too." He goes, "Okay." Writes it down. Phone rings again. I know he's gonna have to go, and he comes back and he goes, "Oh, your total's this. Boom boom boom. See ya." Handling 3 orders at
Good at
one
math?
time. He was incredible. Diggs. Diggs couldn't help it. Diggs just couldn't help it.
Couldn't.
But he's incredible.
Yeah.
Those kids also work like 190 hours a week.
Yeah.
I've never called that place and he hasn't answered. Ever.
Because he's also the best at speaking English there too, because he goes to
1000%.
school. Like,
Yep.
that's why he's doing it.
Yep. He's incredible, man. I'm proud of him.
The reading the order back to you is an underrated move and should
it's
be
the
done
best.
all the time.
It's a
Big fan of
it's a
that.
non-American move, and this country doesn't do it enough.
Hey,
What? Yeah, I know. I know.
take a stand,
This
Diggs.
country doesn't do it enough.
Take a stand. You're right, though, because it takes all the question marks of them potentially completely fucking up the order out of it.
I like that.
Because anytime you order with Ty Schmidt,
Oh boy,
it's ruined.
it's disaster.
There's no chance it'll be accurate.
Without a doubt.
That's
Without
why
a doubt.
I like the drive-throughs, and I think from now on I'm only going to
Yes.
these drive-throughs that have the digital display.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
List every item that you ordeed.
Hey, by the way,
2019. Let's
I
put
would,
it up there.
I would like no lettuce on that McChicken. Yeah, I got it. No, you didn't. I could
It's not-
see your work. Lady, I could see your work right here in front of my face. It's true.
Like if I'm getting a McChicken or something and I want it plain, I'll say, "Yeah, can I get a plain?" And then I'll just pause for like 10 seconds and be like, "McDouble?"
Oh, so they punched in the
exactly.
plane.
It's like, yeah, we're not fucking around here, right? Because I will whip my car back around if I don't get what I want.
Pat and I were just out to eat, and the lady takes our order. And
Oh.
she didn't write it down, right? And it's like, okay,
Classic.
you don't write it down. Just please get it right. And
Hey, listen, very impressive what you're doing right now.
Yep.
But I will tell you what's more impressive. Just getting the right order.
Yep.
Just getting the right order. This lady, I think she was new to the game. It was an afternoon sesh. She was new to the game. She comes up to us. We're at the end of the thing. Asks us what we want. Doesn't go and put it in. Decides to ask
Oh, no.
another order next to us what they wanted. She has to walk all the way to the other end to punch it in. Has to turn back around, ask old buddy his order again. So by this time, we're my order's 4 orders back.
Yeah.
My order's 4 orders back. I didn't get a couple of the things I ordered, obviously, but it was just a situation where whenever she was doing the no pad thing, I consciously thought like, oh, okay, I'm excited to see this. This is always an impressive feat. And then immediately after it was until she fucks it up. And then who has to be the one that tells her like, hey, I get what you're doing. You probably saw one of your smarter friends do this, but you not exactly a home run at this.
And if it's just you two, like I would have not been worried, because 2 people's not too hard.
Right.
But then she goes to the next table, and then you immediately know you're fine.
No, and then came back to
Yeah,
him
no,
again.
that's
So that's
fine.
4 orders ago. My order was.
I mean, I'm always impressed at people that have a photographic memory or have a memory system where they can do that kind of stuff. But I also don't look down on you at all if you're writing my shit down.
No.
It's not like I'm like, well, look at this fucking idiot. I have to write down my order. No, because then I know I'm with complete confidence I'm getting what I ordered.
Yes.
And it's going to be done the way I wanted it done. Whatever.
No issue.
Well, and that also gives them like if something's fucked up, you're like, oh, geez, the cook must have. You know what I mean? They can just throw someone else under the bus if your order's not right. They can't do that if they're not writing anything down because it's clearly their fault.
Yeah.
the chef gets so much blame, by the way.
Oh, all the time.
man. Oh, I fucking put it.
I fucking told him medium rare. I'm
Why,
sorry.
why don't you bring me the expo ticket from the back? Let me see what you put in the little clippy thing.
Let me see what the chef was really trying to deal with back there. Yeah. This will depend on the tip, by the way. I'm waiting.
Hey, you want to know who's smart? Burger King.
Why?
Oh, they're closed at Hartford Sunday nights.
At
That
like
was
8
a-
o'clock.
That was a fucking mind blower.
Hey, you've been out in L.A. Ty, you've been out in L.A. Guys, you've been in L.A. traffic. You have been in rush hour in L.A.?
Yep.
Burger King says, screw it. We're putting out motorbikes. We're putting orders on
Shut
it.
the fuck up.
You can get your delivery in rush hour traffic while you're
serious?
gridlocked. And because you can use those cycles between cars, between lanes, they come right up to your window, knock,
You
boom.
just know what you
Beautiful.
put like what
That's
mile marker
genius.
you're at.
Bro.
Tell them. You'll say, yeah,
I know, but
I'll be
like-
there in 20 minutes. I'll probably move a quarter of a mile. So I'll see
Let's
you there.
talk about the motorcycles, though, that just weave between traffic.
The
We
evil.
watched a dude in Atlanta go 110, 120 in between these fucking things. All he is one away.
One
There's a-
what? Yeah.
Most people have no
was that?
fear.
One what? I thought it was that. Just one of those small, and you're done.
Because
a
for me-
rock, anything.
Yeah, because, well, not even that, but
Or
for,
you don't see someone getting over.
for me, if I see a little bit of a break and the lane's moving, I am going.
Yeah, we know Fittipaldi.
Yeah.
we know.
So, but it really had to change my driving style whenever I saw this one guy in I think it was a Bugatti bike came. Boom. We were going probably 15 miles an hour. He was going, and I shit you not, 60 probably. It was a wild scene. I saw him go by, and I told Foxy, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I can't do my thingy because if that guy comes, I'm probably at blame.
Yeah. Right.
But now Burger King's promoting it, which I love. I love that
a good
Bugatti
point.
guy can
Not
become.
bad.
That's the only way they're getting to you.
The
It's
people
weaving it.
out there are so proficient at it too, like driving on the highways and weaving in and out of
You ever
shit.
see him do it in Europe? It's unbelievable. Like it's a whole nother level.
Really?
Like New York level?
Yes.
Paris, I remember people
Yes,
were
so like
just,
at Paris, you'll walk up to a stoplight, and there'll be like fucking 40 bikes at the front because they've all like weaved in between the cars, and those streets are not wide at all.
Dude,
the Europeans are very, very good at weaving bikes between
Why is
traffic.
it every government hitman knows how to ride a motorcycle like
It's
a
the best way.
motherfucker?
It's the easiest way to get
They
around.
can just pick one up that's laying there and take off, and they're the best.
You don't
person
get
ever
caught in
done it.
That's how you
traffic.
get away.
Yeah, you don't get caught in traffic.
So they get special motorcycle training.
That's like first day on
think
the
about it.
job.
Think
yeah,
about
it
it.
makes sense. Like you're gonna need this skill.
being
Because you
able
don't want to kill someone and then
hit
get
an
2
alley
blocks down
quick.
and be like,
Yeah,
Todd,
fucking stuck in
Todd,
traffic.
You could do it though. You get on a bike for a week, you could figure it out.
I have that fear in me though. I feel like fear holds you back a lot.
It does.
On a motorcycle.
It's like riding a bike, man.
well, what's your fear of dying?
Yeah, road pavement. It gets my skin. I just always have and it's not even the dying part. It's literally I had a bad bike wreck when I was a kid, and it shredded a bunch of skin
Yep.
off my arm, and I'll never forget them digging gravel and cutting skin out at the hospital. And I'm like, I could never do that again as an adult.
I don't want to hear it, man.
As an adult.
But you leather up good.
No, I don't.
No, I mean they do have jackets and stuff that you could slide on pavement with. Or you're supposed to be
Yeah.
able to.
It would be nice to put those on though every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. You do it like twice and then never again. That would be me.
I think my mom and dad have bought me no less than 15 pieces of leather. Hey, this is for when you're riding in the fall. This one's a little thinner. Here's a spring one. Oh, here's some summer. And I'm like, yeah, you guys got it. And then anytime I go to put it on, I'm like, this tank top's good enough.
Don't they have the airbag jackets now?
I think you sent that to me. Yes, I think you did. I don't know if it's for real or not.
Bet you that's a flawed.
No, I think if it feels like a massive inertia, it just blows up.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. You're just like in a big ball.
Yeah.
Trapped
It's
in
like
the middle of a
James
big
Bond.
ball.
Not bad.
Bum, bum,
Feels
bum, bum.
bad
massive
idea.
inertia.
Yeah,
I become a bubble boy.
that would be awesome. Just bouncing off cars.
Just tuck your head in like a turtle. Like, oh my god! I hope I don't break my legs. Tuck the legs. I can't tuck them though because the big bubble there. Well, I'm gonna be in a wheelchair, but I'm not dead.
Speaking of legs, does anyone in here wash below their knees in the shower?
Yeah,
I had to buy
Thoroughly.
a brush.
Every
Yeah.
single time?
sometimes.
not every single time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every probably one
I saw this
every
going
8
around the
showers. I'll
internet.
scrub my feet.
Yeah, once a week I'll wash below my
Yeah,
knees.
probably some dead skin on there.
Below your ass.
No, below my knees.
Oh, I thought you said once a week. Below your ass.
That's when I work on my stretch too, like my daily
I-
stretch.
I wash once a week.
Yeah. It's going around the internet right now.
I wash my feet. I'd say every other week, every other day.
Every other
Really?
day, really?
Okay.
Every other day, I think.
I
Yeah.
do it
pretty
every
frequent.
I do
Once
it
a
every
week.
single time.
Why?
Do you really with the wash rag? And all that
Because
stuff?
my feet touch the ground every day.
Every day, yeah. I'm with you, Nick.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you guys got to get a spongy
point.
thing, man. That thing reaches places on your body that no other human.
Well, you
has
got a
reached,
sponge on
I'm
a
telling
stick.
You.
You can just.
Yeah.
No, you just bend down and start to scrub it.
I have the
Or
sponge
you
on the
come up
stick.
on it.
No,
put it
no.
up there.
Gordon,
got
you,
the
you said it
thing.
reaches places, but you literally just the way you just showed it was it's in your hand.
Yeah.
So it reaches exactly where your hand
Yeah,
reaches.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying it's big enough where you're getting the
you
whole.
mean
So
a
you're
loofah?
standing in
You're
the
talking about-
shower.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I use a loofah.
So you're standing in the shower and you bring up your one leg to waist level, your foot to waist level, and you're scrubbing it. You're standing in one leg on the shower.
Well, no.
you
First
do
of
quite
all,
well for
I
yourself.
dangle the tea bags first and get those all taken
Right,
care of,
yeah,
and then I
I
move
get it.
my down each leg. Yeah,
I also can't touch my toes, which is a real issue.
that's an issue.
I
Yeah,
go I go one-legged in there.
You can hold it up like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope so.
I need a step.
Depends
I
how
need
tired
a,
I am.
a
There's
shelf.
this-
Oh,
Yeah.
you put your feet up on a shelf?
Yeah.
If I had one, I would.
Yeah.
I need
I
one.
didn't even think
Yeah, I'll
about
just
that.
put it on the edge of the tub.
There you
too.
go. Yeah,
That'll work.
See, I got fucked. I bought a house without the shower tub combination. It's tough.
Yeah, but
I
what do
don't
you
mind
put?
that.
Where's the
Stand-up
shampoo
shower.
and conditioner all that way? Is that on the
There's
ground?
shelves.
Well, you get
ledge
the
in there.
The adjustable
Yeah,
pole.
but you
ones
can't
on
put your
shelves.
feet on that.
No, it'll
Yeah, I
fall
get it.
off.
I
Can you
get
put a chair in there?
I used to have a seat.
I'm not 90.
It's not a bad play, though. I mean, you get a handicapped hotel room, and they got the fucking sit-down thing in there.
My shower growing up
the
used to
best.
have a seat in it, and not like a chair,
Like
that
a
you
built-in
Yeah,
seat?
built-in
Yeah,
seat
those
that
are
you'd
nice.
sit. I'd sit there for like 45 minutes.
Just
and fucking-
contemplate your
Wax.
thoughts.
Best way to, huh?
Waxing it.
Not normally sitting down. I'm more of a stand-up guy in the shower.
So you guys can't wash your feet if there isn't a place to lift your foot up and put it on?
What am I, a fucking flamingo? No.
Really? I can't touch my toes. It feels like a pretty simple way.
Up and
Yeah,
down.
there it
There you
is.
go.
Hey, look at
There
you
you
just
go.
did it.
Yeah, but I'll go to
But
one
then I
knee.
just fell back down, and I guarantee when that
slip.
left foot hits the ground, I'm fucking doing a split in the shower.
Yeah.
And that's a whole, I don't want to split my ass open in the shower and then have to call for help. One of my biggest fears ever is dying in a shower and just my cold, wet, shriveled body being there when someone fucking walks in.
Your dick.
Tiny little
Specifically my dick. Specifically my
I'm gonna be
dick.
caught with shower.
But that
dick.
situation you described never happened once to me.
What do you mean?
Washing my feet for 33 years
There you
now.
go. That'll
Never
work.
once have I slipped like
It
that.
could happen though.
I have that disease that
plausible.
Jason Day has, vertigo, where I sometimes fall over. So
You have the
you know
Jason Day.
you can only play it so safe.
Yeah.
See, it's also tough too, because like in our apartment, like that in an apartment that you're renting, like those showers get so fucking dirty that
yeah.
it's like you wash your feet, you put them back down, it defeats the. It's like all right, well I'm back to square one.
Just don't know.
Or it's the fact that we
It
just
is.
don't wash our
Well,
showers.
yeah, that too. But the last place we lived in, we had there's fucking shitload of dog hair in there and
Hold on,
everything.
though.
It's
This was the
like-
place that you were just leaving your fucking toothbrush at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'll buy a new tooth. I buy a new toothbrush every like 2 months probably.
And I may not get down on my hands and knees and scrub the shower, but I at least spray some scrubbing bubbles in there. and
Yeah,
rinse it
That's
off.
how I clean it, and I let the shower run
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Tell you what,
I'm
living
like,
with a
that's
girlfriend, completely different thing. That thing's cleaned like once every 2
Amen.
They
weeks.
Right
scrub
there,
it
buddy.
with their hands.
Yeah, it's
They
absurd.
get down on their hands and knees. And scrub.
crazy.
Yeah, I'll just launch some body wash. In
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Let that,
Turn the shower on.
let that do the
See,
trick.
that's sometimes how I wash my feet. Is you put the body wash on the floor,
Yeah,
and
and
then
you
you
shuffle
walk around,
around.
you shuffle around, and that's kind of how you wash the shower and your feet at the same time.
Do you also eat in the shower, Tony?
No,
No.
What are we talking about?
Well, I'm just saying, you threw the stuff down and did the two-step on it to
Prepared
wash
the
your
salad
feet.
while he bathed.
No, I'm not a Kramer. No,
You ever take a
Hold on,
bath
soggy.
and like prepare a drink while
yeah.
you're in the bath?
no.
Oh, yeah.
Is it cool?
It's cool. At one
Pretty
point in my
cool.
time, I had a big bathtub in our house, and I would just every now and then get ice cold beer or a couple of them in a little ice bucket. Drink a couple beers while I'm just
That
sitting
is
in the
pretty
hot
awesome,
tub.
huh?
By yourself?
Yeah, just having a good time.
Well, I'm curious to know how Zito washes his feet.
I have the brush,
Okay.
and I brush it.
Oh God, that thing, that brush.
Oh, wait,
I've
what do you
seen
mean?
some
Or
shit.
brush, dude.
If I had a TV in my bathroom or whatever, I would do what you just did. I would prepare a bunch of drinks and I would sit in there and all the time, probably every night.
Like Rev Run or whatever, whenever you
I don't know. As long,
Yeah.
if there's because there's not a TV, so there's nothing in there to
Well, you
There
just
should be
prop
a
a
TV
laptop up
to
next to
entertain
the-
me.
Or an iPad or something.
The steam
Your
will
phone.
look it up.
thing. That's
Yeah,
a thought.
I mean that's a lot of effort. I mean I could just get out of the shower.
Yeah, but if you can lay
You're
in a
right. I'm explaining the guy who
bathtub,
can't bend over to wash his feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The fact that you're using that you can't touch your feet for the
the
reason that
DeGilios
you,
have very tight muscles. Fucking all three of us have snapped hamstrings. Like, we do all. We're built very tight.
Pulls the hamstring sleeping.
Listen, I've never won. I couldn't win the presidential
Yeah,
fitness
because the
award
V-sit.
because I couldn't V-sit.
Fucking
I couldn't
V-sit.
touch
So I
my
had to
knees.
get whatever's below
Yeah,
president.
every time, because I got negative numbers on the fucking sit and reach. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
But that is not an excuse to not wash your feet.
I do. I said once a week.
But that sounds like a lie. I mean, you said vertigo is a reason you can't do it.
Well, every day. I gotta make sure someone's home when I do it.
I saw
I'm going in for a second.
You hear me fall. The vertigo. I was washing my feet, and the vertigo kicked in again.
The coroner, though, would have to say he was found in cold water. Please write that in your reports.
Please. So yeah,
The fucking funeral.
you should see how he was found.
When you come up and see Diggs, and it might look a little tight around the midsection, please know that he was found in very cold waters. And his dick very shriveled.
That's why I don't like surgeries either, because I know you get anesthesia. Dude.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Is
Like
that
when
a
you're
thing?
out cold, I guarantee you,
Worth it.
just disappears.
Worth it. That feeling before you get fucking zonked out, where you're just like hired and shit, and feel like you're on like a
good
different
time.
planet. It's awesome.
It's a good
A
time.
lot of people
Never
hate,
went under.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. People hate surgeries and hate that thing. I've done it, 3 times, and I'm like, I don't mind it at all. I think it's
That's
pretty-
a good feeling.
It's
If
a
it-
nice little
If
nap.
you
what
just did have to
disappears?
wake up with the recovery and stuff.
I mean, some,
Yeah,
the
the
surgery.
rehabilitation.
yeah. Sometimes afterward it sucks too. It'd take you a while to come out of it, and you'll be like, super nauseous and shit like that. But still, and then
Did you get the
But what
gas
about-
or the intravenous stuff?
And well, hilarious. The
Uranus.
IV is what I got. The intravenous, is that what IV stands for?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a learning show. This is a.
Because that's weird. You feel it like creep up your arm.
Yeah, you
See, I
Get
love
warm.
that. It's that like that warm, tingly feeling, and then you're like, all right, I got about 5 seconds to hold on here, and then I'm gone.
What if we had a bar where you could go in and
Is that
get
what heroin's like, by the way?
anesthesia
Exactly.
Ah,
I would assume so.
and nap it out for like 4 hours and get up? And just be
Michael
on?
Jackson was doing that. And he was doing a lot of other things too.
Didn't work out well for him, did it?
The particular one that got him was that particular bar. That you're referring that particular bar. There's a lot of IV shit popping up though. A lot of people.
There's one on Mass Ave here.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people
Oh,
just
yeah, I went
signing
by
up
that.
to get needle shoved inside of them. I guess for water and hydration purposes.
Yeah, the hangover recovery.
drink a
I thought
fucking
about
bottle.
starting our own business and you just get nurses to work for you and do it because people have money will pay that to be cool the next day. They have them in Vegas, right?
Yeah, you get a
They come
van,
to
a
your
mobile
house.
van
Yeah.
that comes around.
Uh-huh.
You show up
Come
to
to
my
your
house
house.
and just stab a needle in me. Is that what
Yeah.
you want?
NFL guys,
So
I
you
mean,
rehydrate?
talk about halftime. I mean, you got dudes just fucking. Anytime you're in like a high humidity game, I mean, halftime, it's just they're going through bags and bags.
Really?
That was
Yeah.
Freeney, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
bags. Not just Freeney. I mean, by the time the end of my career, it was like everybody was in there, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go drink this electrolyte thing. You got fucking doctors who never do the.
Yeah.
So these high,
Correct, yeah.
these high doctors, right, who haven't done like even flu shots for 30, 40 years.
Finding the vein.
Every week they have to find the vein because the NFL hires them. They don't hire nurses. It's awesome just thinking of them fucking up and then the NFL guy on the other side of it just being like, this fucking doctor. I mean, look at that. I got shot 40 times.
Yeah, that's no joke too. You can like
sucks.
fucking have like paralysis in one of your.
Yeah.
That's why I would never go give like plasma in college because you'd go in there and be like, they got fucking crackheads working in here putting needles in. It's like I'm not fucking doing this for $60. You kidding me?
I need heroin users.
Yeah,
Not crack smokers.
They can find any fucking vein.
If I shit between your toes. Here, just shoot it between my toes. That's good. I need it.
Hey, hold on a second. Zito, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's going on?
You find yourself distracted, forgetting things, making mistakes a lot?
Yeah,
How's your sleep?
not too well.
A quality night's sleep makes all the difference, Zeke. And the right mattress is the difference between resting and just laying down. I hope you know that.
Heard that.
Amen.
Heard that.
Amen.
The Leesa mattress is the product of more than 30 years of experience in mattress engineering and hundreds of hours of testing. It's comprised of 3 foam layers that provide cooling, pressure relief, body contouring, and support.
Big body contour guy.
Yeah.
Over 300,000 happy Leesa sleepers agree. The Leesa mattress gives them the rest they need. Your Leesa mattress ships direct to your door in a convenient box with free shipping
How about that?
and free returns. Find the right mattress for you at leesa.com/heartland and get the rest you need tonight. Get 15% off any mattress and get 2 free pillows.
How about that?
What? No change.
What? Look at him.
All you got to do is use the URL leesa.com/heartland and enter promo code Heartland at checkout. That's leesa.com/heartland, promo code Heartland.
Good people there.
That's
Good
what I'm
people.
gonna cough at.
Boys, you know
Yeah.
I like mindless trivia. So, Pat, I'm going to ask you first and go around the room. Well,
got it.
It's a 2-parter.
Got it.
Have you gotten your TSA
Pre-check?
Express PreCheck yet?
Great question.
That's on Foxy,
We
right?
got to do that. I mean, we really
that's
should
on Foxy, right?
just drive there, pay the $80, and do it one day.
Well, and that's a 30-minute meeting, and you
Yeah.
got to do this and that and that and this and that. Well, that's what Foxy tells me, at least.
Yeah.
And every time we show up at airport, and there is a very short line here to the left, and then a very long line to the right that we have to go to, I'm always like, Foxy, why haven't we done the
Every
TSA
single
PreCheck yet?
time.
And
Even-
then
Apparently, it's not as bad as they make it out to be. My parents got their TSA PreCheck, and it's like so worth it.
Yeah.
Really?
Got to do it. Field trip.
the clear one, I guess, is really worth it. There's this thing called clear,
Really?
where they get your eye. So you like check in with your eye and you go right through, but not every airport has it. So it's like
I always see them do it in New York. Seemed like such a hustle.
well, no, I think it's like you just get right through because your eye, I guess, you can't fuck around with. So you just show up. You have to check in though with departments, a couple government departments, but just your eye. That's the newest one, from what I've been told.
I like that.
I very much hate that the Indianapolis airport has decided to no longer have the priority class lane. That is just an expedited lane as well. They only do the TSA PreCheck. Really fucked everything that I do. Honestly, my entire scheduling has changed because of them. Only some airports have the first class one. Love those airports because Foxy gets stuck in the regular line on the way back side, and I just get to go right past him until he gets a sweet old man that feels bad for him and shuffles him in front of 50 people to join me in the first class line, which is what happened in Hartford on Sunday
Attaboy.
morning. No, this is what Foxy gets his sweet at the
This
end.
is why you eat the fucking.
This is why he eats the fortunes.
Well, let's be honest though. When Pat did go through that fast line, he looked at me and gave a nice little chuckle.
I started laughing at him.
And then the sweet old man kind of saw that, I think, and then he goes, "Hey, you with him?" I'm like, "Yep." And he just opened the gate up for me.
And there's 50, 60 people in this other line over here. Like,
Could have missed the flight.
That doesn't happen at a big airport. Maybe Hartford, you get away with that, but
True.
a big one, they're making.
I was so excited. I was like, Foxy.
Even the Indianapolis airport, every time we go through, the guys are like, "How aren't you guys
On
TSA PreCheck?"
Yeah, the
He's
TSA
like,
people are asking us
Yeah.
that.
He's like,
Well,
"It's a 30-minute convo."
Well, and what I'm thinking is, yeah, you know us. Just let us fucking in.
Hey,
Right?
True.
Like, why?
Good point.
Listen, you've seen us, 3 times a week here for the last, 4 months? Why can't you just fucking let us through? Save us from ourselves. Okay, just let us through. I get checked too every time I go through one of those things. I get patted down by people that know my name and follow me, and they're like, "Oh, got to do it procedural." It's like, no, a fucking terrorist probably just walked in right behind me here while you're patting me down.
So for like the 30-minute interview, we could just make it into an interview for the podcast.
good.
I'll
Hey.
just record the government official.
Yeah.
30 minutes for the next 30 years of your life. That's all it is.
Think about that.
30 minutes for 30 years.
But I think TSA Pre is going to get pushed out, and that Clear is going to get pushed in because I think that's more expensive. You gotta remember,
go.
it's all a hustle. Everything's a hustle.
Right.
But
Well-
the Clear thing, I'm in for.
Whether you go through the pre or the hustle,
forgot
or the
about
hustle or the regular, you take your phone out and you put it in the cup or the dish, and
Yeah.
you take your change out and you put it in the dish, or all that stuff.
Change.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly, change, right?
You know what I do?
This leads me to this. Go ahead.
I see
Tom.
that little bowl. I pull out this pocket,
Yeah.
handful Captain Crunch, this pocket, little thing of milk, and I pour it in the little bowl. And I'm like, here you go.
Walking through. Okay. How much? I'm going around the room. You know it's trivia time, and I love it.
Yeah.
How much change has the TSA collected that people did not scoop up? It's a figure that they did not scoop up. That is the U.S. government's.
This year?
In 1 year, this year, how much in just change? Not dollar bills, not bills, just
I get excited to leave my change there. It's like my pocket empty.
what you donated to this number then.
absolutely.
Quite a bit.
Is this, what's called rules?
Say?
The what?
Price
is
Right
Right rules.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Audio.
We can
Don't
do
fall
that.
off the
The
mount.
amount of coins or the dollar amount?
The dollar amount in all the airports in all the United States of all the
amount of
change that is
fucking
left over,
coins.
they have a figure, and it is being. The government's going to do something with this figure. I'll start with Nick. How much?
250,000.
Fuck.
1.3 million.
Todd.
1.4.
1.3, 1.4.
You're an asshole.
I would like to see what the room does.
Okay.
Let's go 450 Gur.
450,000. Foxy.
2 million.
2 million.
Jesus.
$4.6 million.
Wow.
Now you know.
$1.
$1. You're not going to win with that. It
Two
is $3 million
Yes.
in change. You went over, Zito.
I know.
I won.
Foxy won.
So what are they going to do with it?
Well, they're deciding right now. It's
Oh, I
going
bet
to-
you the government handling money.
Yeah.
They'll put it to good use.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying
put it to
3
use.
million and change that people are, is everyone like McAfee that just says, hey, you can keep it. I'm getting rid of this.
Yeah, I've been starting to do it at places like when I pay for cash on trips,
Yep.
and they're like, "Sir, here is your 13.47 for the chain." I'm like, "Just you know what, 47? Just take that for yourself."
I'll keep quarters.
Yeah, if it's less than a quarter, I just throw it away.
Quarters
Throw it
stay.
right in the trash. I
Quarters
don't want it
stay.
anymore.
Quarters
The
are
dimes will
awesome.
add up, boys. Those dimes will add up.
Well, yeah. I mean, we used
literally,
to
3 million
go on
worth.
vacations with change. You know, you pour it all. You save. Your dad saves the change all year long, and then you get up and you wrap them in those fucking things and take them to the bank.
It is so annoying.
It
Change is so fucking annoying.
Well, yeah, Coinstars now, pretty nice.
How about when it gets in your car though?
8% though.
The
That's too
worst.
much.
I have so much change in my car right now, and it drives me crazy.
Well, I don't
I'm like,
know.
what am I going to do with it?
Pennies and
Coinstar.
nickels shouldn't be in circulation
No,
anymore.
Let's get rid of them.
I try. I
Everything
throw them
should
away
be-
every chance I
should be an
get.
even
See, I
number.
do too, and then the government takes them, and they're like, "Oh, we got 3 million more of them, and now we're gonna just cycle them right back out." I bet that's what the government's gonna do.
You gotta start throwing them in fountains and sewers.
Oh yeah, make wishes.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't think we should throw them in sewers. We don't need fucking rats running the fucking world.
Oh, you think the rats are gonna show up with all the
their
nickels?
Show up with
Rats.
fucking $3 million in change.
Master Splinter.
I think sewers have way more than $3 million in change.
Probably.
Ever stole out of a fountain?
Yeah. What?
No.
Ever taken a coin out of a fountain?
Yeah,
Ty?
when I was younger, for sure.
You did?
1,000%. Yeah, fucking gumball
Those are
machine
people's
right there.
wishes.
Quarter right here.
I would too.
I'll take that.
I would too, but I would throw it back in.
You know
No.
what happened when you
No, no,
took
no.
that penny? Some kid that had been cured from cancer in complete remission, you took the wish out of there, boom, he's sick again.
They're not doing that for a penny. I'll tell you that much. They're telling that kid to piss off if he's throwing a penny in there.
Unbelievable.
No,
But yeah, I'd take one and beeline right for the gumball machine. Or if there's a claw machine over there, something like that.
You know what I like is those you put the quarter in and then it goes in a circle.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you can race the other one. What a good hustle just to take everybody's change.
Oh, yeah.
Tim McAfee should be doing it for Pat McAfee Foundation
should.
somewhere. Should be doing
Also,
this.
one of those quarter machines where you put it in and they all got the plows that push over the
you
change.
can't shake
The
those.
Chuck E. Cheese game.
Oh, it's the
Got to
best.
shoulder those things a little bit.
If I had a bar, that would
Little
be
shoulder,
the
yeah.
first thing as soon as you walked in one of those machines.
Great idea.
Nice.
That and a touch tunes.
Yep.
What are we doing without touch tunes?
It's true.
What are we doing here?
Well, a lot of people don't like to get their touchscreens hijacked by people with bad taste with a lot of money.
Yeah. Well,
That's true.
that's why you have
It's a game
skip.
you play. It's a
That's
dangerous
why you got
game.
a skip song. Or
Create a bidding war.
you could you as the bar you could control what is on that touch tunes.
Oh yeah, because you can pick and choose what's in there.
Tony, you ever played the game, the trivia game with the box?
Oh, yeah.
What are we talking
That was
about?
the best.
Yeah,
man.
erotic photo hunt.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Erotic photo hunt.
Kidding
Yes.
me?
I played Whack a Monkey or whatever it was. on
Monkey
there.
Bash.
Monkey
Great
Bash.
game.
Yeah,
on
the
that
erotic photo hunt was
The best.
I never even heard of that.
nipple hair on this one. No
What?
on that
game.
one.
You picked the
Yep.
difference
Wow.
in the photos. It wasn't just erotic. There was also other photos,
No,
travel
it didn't.
photos as
Normal
well.
photo hunt.
Great game.
Great game.
There was an erotic one, yes. Or
Yeah.
decent amount of
I mean,
tits in
it's-
there.
But you know what I'm talking about? The trivia game is like, Jerry from San Bernardino.
Oh,
is
that they have,
leading-
like, Buffalo
Oh, that's
Wild
like
Wings?
Buffalo Wild
Yeah,
Wings.
yeah. Like the
You can play
trivia.
cards too on there. You can play Texas Hold'em on those things too.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's ever done that.
Played that?
Yeah.
Well, you know one now.
Yeah, we used to
I gave
do
it a shot.
I
I
used
used
to
play it.
get real drunk.
That was back in the day.
Gorms I've played.
Have you? It's kind of fun. You're
hold the
eating,
record.
you're eating some wings or a burger. And
But you never played the mini arcade game that sits on the
Sits
bar?
on the corner of the bar.
I forget what they're called. They're
Oh,
actually
what are we
called
doing
something.
here?
No, I have seen it. Is it like what's in this
Looks
picture?
like a
you
TV.
said,
Yeah.
Yeah, photo hunt.
Photo hunt. Yeah, I have seen that at the
Yeah.
corner of the bar.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, right by the complex. You used to go there by lunch for lunch.
I can't believe I never paid attention to those.
That
I always
seems like-
saw 'em,
You've
but I never
never-
really
I-
looked close enough
that seems
to
like
see
something
how
right
the
up
game
your
works.
fucking
Todd, I would
alley.
have Todd. You
It
next
is
time
now.
you go to a bar, you'll be there for fucking 6
Yeah,
hours.
of course I will. I can't believe I never really paid
There's so many cool games in there. Too.
You got naked ladies on this machine?
What was the erotic one?
Todd having to ask the bartender for the erotic photo. My friends told me. Can you give me the softcore photo thing?
We talked about heroin. We talked about cocaine. We talked about crack. Let's talk about meth. Doctors are saying now a low pharmaceutical dosage of meth is healthy for you.
Like for just
All right, Adderall.
Yeah, they're saying it can actually repair and protect the brain in certain circumstances, like traumatic brain injury, and it can even stimulate the growth of new brain cells.
Stimulate.
It's like earth-shattering
That
news.
is a word, yeah.
This
On
is
the
what
meth,
Jim Kong was doing, wasn't he? Feeding his people meth.
Well, I
Yeah.
think he was
Yeah,
actually doing it
mind
to,
control.
Yeah, make them.
did you say it prevents or it cures
It helps protect your brain. It can reverse some damage that
Yeah.
you get from traumatic brain injury because it can generate new brain cells. With that's a problem. They're
Oh,
not
well, he's
finding
trying to
anything
create
else to do
super
that.
brains.
I think that's the next stage.
Side effects include tooth loss and scabs all over your arms.
Well, I will say that's fiction, though. I don't believe it.
No, it's true.
Oh, you think
No.
this is fact or fiction?
I think it's true. What was that show on like Showtime? And it was back in like
Limitless.
Nope.
Great
Back
movie.
in like the 40s. Was it called Cut or something like that? But it was like back in the day, and they practiced medicine. They would do like shit with like this with like heroin and meth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Masters of Sex.
Nope.
No.
Similar. Same.
They
fucking,
do some of that in that.
The Nick
There it
Nick.
is.
Oh, there
it
you
is.
go.
with a K.
They used to like cocaine was for everything.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're anything, you got a cold, take some cocaine.
Yeah.
You need a new tooth, here's some cocaine.
I do have a cold.
Go to Atlanta. You'll feel
I
better.
was saying, I think about it.
I mean, is it so little of meth that you don't feel the side effects, or are we feeling side effects? Is it like controlled?
Yeah,
Are
I
we in
don't
a
know
room?
what they mean by low pharmaceutical dose.
This is
is it so small you don't really get fucked
This is
up?
a pharmaceutical company that had a Walter
White.
Yes.
White somehow come into the office. Like, you know what? I think I'd cook up some good meth for us. We just have to get it legalized somehow. Well, we'll run our own little research party. Turns out healthy. Yeah, fuck it. We said it. Yeah,
And
then
the pharmaceutical end's just a front for
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
cartel shit going on in the back.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
probably exactly what's going on.
That's basically pharmaceutical work. right?
Yeah.
It's in a controlled
My
environment.
cousin can go legit.
Everything's good
Maybe
in
you stop
moderation.
getting phone calls, man. That'd be awesome. Everything's good in moderation?
Yeah,
Really? Everything?
everything.
Have you ever done meth in moderation?
Arsenic?
No, but I mean,
Rat poison?
if we're gonna try it, let's be doing it in moderation.
Been there.
I don't think everything's good.
I did. I mean, the guy didn't have Coke that one night. I think I told you the story when I'm parking cars, and he said, "Just try this. It's very
Chopper
similar."
Bopper?
I was up for 3 straight nights on one line.
Well,
of
you took
meth.
too much.
You never
Yeah.
took it again?
No, fuck.
Did you want to, though?
No, it was
So
horrible.
it's not instantly addicting. Like they're
No, but
saying.
you feel like you can conquer the earth and fly like an eagle. But after about 16 hours, you're like, okay, ready to come down off this amusement park, and you're not, and you ain't. And then all of a
How
sudden,
many hours?
Well, I took that on a Friday night. I snorted a line that was this big on a Friday night. One line.
Oh, it's too much.
Right
It's a decent
It's way
line,
too
my
much.
friend.
Yeah, it's like 4 inches
Snorted
long.
it, burned the shit out of my nose. What the fuck? He said, "Don't worry about it. It's good, man. It's meth." What the fuck? It's meth. I thought, So I did it. I took that on a Friday night, and I finally went to sleep on Monday night.
Really?
Yeah, Friday night, Saturday
That's
night,
too
Sunday
much.
night.
Yeah, that's too
all day
much.
Monday.
In moderation would have been fine.
Yeah.
Well, it was one line. It was heavy shit, man.
Take like 1/10 of that. You're on a great Friday night.
Yeah. Do the math. Do the math.
Checks out.
It's Gemini season. Apparently,
Gemini.
these people who fucking follow the stars or whatever,
Okay.
they're very excited that it's now Gemini season, and they're letting everyone know, and it's fucking trending on the internet.
I'm excited about Gemini season.
What does it mean?
What do they
It's-
do?
I don't know. I assume since I'm in Aries, I assume around my birthday is Aries season.
I don't know because there was no context to any of the tweets. It was just a bunch of people saying "fucking Gemini
Yay.
season."
Watch out, it's fucking Gemini,
season.
What did I miss? Taurus season?
Oh, you must have.
Fuck.
I'm just going to go crazy. Just assume that means I can do whatever
Is that
I
what
want.
you are?
During
You a Gemini?
Yeah. During
Well,
Gemini
congrats,
season.
Todd. It's fucking
It's
Gemini.
Gemini season, motherfucker.
Bro, hold on. It's May 21st, though. Like, how?
May
know.
21st and June 21st.
Yeah.
Geminis are if you're born in that period of time, you're a Gemini. They're very adaptable, outgoing, and intelligent. There's never a dull moment with a Gemini.
Duh.
And you're an asshole, apparently.
We have our own season.
Because of the Twitter? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I've never heard of any of the other astrological signs getting a season.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you're assholes.
Yeah.
We're special.
I don't. I just.
No, that's how
Special
it works. Everyone has a season. Like I'm a Leo.
Yeah. We know
We
how
get
it
it.
works, but nobody else fucking. Did you?
Gemini is the number 3 trend in America.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
You guys
like
are a
this
little
fucking
bit-
tweet
Look
right
at
here.
me. Look at me.
Happy Gemini season, all my fellow Geminis. What the fuck does that even mean?
That means we're awesome.
Okay. Other Geminis. This guy, I think Captain America.
Chris
yeah.
Evans. Mhm.
Chris Evans.
I don't see him tweeting about it though.
Sure, Gemini.
This guy,
Who's that?
Kanye, who has rapped about being a Gemini,
Nice.
I believe, in the past.
Gemini.
Amy Schumer, also a Gemini.
Well, 2 for
Todd's
3.
favorite.
and, and whatever this thing is.
Oh, who was that? I can't see.
Is that Rob Mulaney?
No, Todd, I don't think we'll
can't
know
see
who this
very
is.
far.
I'm sending it straight to Evan and Zito in the back.
See that far?
Are we serious right now?
Yeah, I can't see that. It looks like
very
Tom
small
Holland, kind of Spider-Man.
It looks like a Spider-Man looking, younger looking
Oh, it
Spider-Man.
does look like Tom Holland.
Well, Todd, the good news is Gemini are
Tom Holland.
the new
compatible
Spider-Man. I like that kid.
with
Yeah,
Aries,
so
Leo, Libra, and Aquarius. So I think you got most of us covered. So it's cool. We can still be friends.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're the one sign that gets along with all the others.
Virgo and
Part of our
Pisces,
skill.
you guys don't like.
Oh, really?
Todd, you have a childlike sense of wonder.
Hold on.
You're chaotic in a constructive way.
Nice.
Hold on.
Don't hold on too tightly to your convictions.
True.
You're always ying
Yeah, true.
and sexy.
Yep.
Sexy, huh?
Check all those
all
boxes.
accurate.
Hey, you, Todd.
Iris tweets with over 200 retweets. Gemini season starter pack. The first picture, it's 4 pictures. Clown shoes. It's the first one.
Oh, Todd's very funny.
The second one is a photo of 2 girls saying, "We irritating."
Oh, Todd's very annoying.
people.
Yeah.
The next one is, "Please do not stir me up." And it's a,
Chinese food restaurant.
yep, that's exactly what it is with a fish in there. So I guess you guys are mischievous.
Punny. Yeah, I'm punny.
Oh, okay.
We like puns.
And then this one says, "I've decided to comment." So you're outspoken. So I think I think there's also some negatives potentially that people say, that other people say, not me. I'm just saying.
non-Geminis because
Yeah,
they're
not-
jealous. I get it.
That's awesome. Good for Geminis,
I just
man.
didn't get it, and I had to get it off my chest.
No, it's a good one. It's when it's our time, it's our time. What can I say? We don't get our time very often.
Yeah,
This season only comes
During the
once.
month of May, that's us.
and June.
I hope it
Gemini
is.
people fall in love very quickly because they're actually falling in love with
Ooh,
themselves.
Tado.
3 or 4
Todd likes
times.
some Tado.
We are our biggest fans. There was a kindergartner in Greenwood, Indiana.
Yeah.
Her grandpa was on the news blasting her school and the lunch lady because she went through the line and the lunch lady, she had her regular meal like the rest of the kids, and she leaves the line to go to her table, and the lunch lady yells out and stops her in front of the entire cafeteria and says, "Wait a minute, there's not enough money in your lunch account for that meal.
Jesus.
You need to bring it back and wait for your peanut butter and jelly sandwich."
Oh, my
So the rest of the cafeteria just hammers this little girl about being a poor little fuck.
Oh, man.
It embarrasses the shit out of her. So now her grandpa just put the whole school and the lunch lady on blast. But I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, shit costs money.
I mean,
Hey, this is
They're not-
capitalism,
yeah,
baby.
They're not letting you starve. I mean, and a lot of kids would probably prefer the peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that's
Yeah,
not a
I-
bad alternative.
life comes at you pretty quick. You learn that you need fucking money to pay for things.
Yeah, and as a parent, you would quickly learn I just never have to pay any money, and every day my kid gets peanut butter and jelly and a thing of milk, and I don't got to pay.
Not talked about enough in this story.
Yes.
What you just said right there.
Right?
And
Can
you're
work the system.
If you're smart, you just get them on the back end. Like we had the a la carte, you know, and you were supposed to
Yeah.
like mark it, and then they charge you. I just take like 5 bags of chips, not mark it.
See, when we
What
went
you gonna do?
when we went
What
in
you gonna do,
elementary
huh?
school, if you forgot your lunch money or whatever, you could fill out an IOU. Like you would just put out your
yes.
name out, and it would be in the fucking register, and then you pay at the end of the month or whatever.
That's
didn't
how
have to-
both schools are.
We didn't have to do that until I was in high school. Like
Oh.
actually punch in our number. Like
It was a charge slip. We go to the charge slip. We were
yeah,
just
like
charging it.
you put at the beginning of the day whether you wanted hot lunch or you
Oh,
brought
really?
your own. Yeah.
The thing about that charge slip, though, you couldn't get extras with that charge slip.
Yeah,
and all I
that
wanted was
sucked.
that's why I started my cigarette operation, strictly because I wanted extras, and you couldn't charge it. It was
The
kinda
extras.
fun.
I forgot that's why you did that.
It was literally the only reason why I started the entire cigarette thing is because they had this little grape juice that you could get at extras for 50 cents, and I fucking love that thing.
We had kids that had tickets. They were basically like food stamps, but
Yeah.
they were like in the school tickets. And I was like, that's when I learned. I was like, what, why do you have that? Well, my mom doesn't give me lunch money. She gives me these. Oh, I get it.
Get it. Yeah, anything to make you stick out from the rest of the crowd, they would give you that. Yeah, just a bright red card. Yeah, it's twice as big as everybody else's.
Stamp pour on your forehead every morning.
Poor kid.
But I would forget. Like I was a single dad. I wasn't always on top. I'd forget Bailey's all the time in the school.
No
would send
way.
me messages like, "Hey, it's just $20 behind. You need to catch up." You know, and I'd be like, "Oh shit!" And I would make a deposit.
Billy
But-
hasn't been able to pay for 2 weeks. Why don't you get your fucking? Is it a big case? I bet. Yeah.
He also has the same T-shirt on every single day.
Can we get a shower for Billy and some lunch money? You owe the school $300.
Well, that's what like if I ever like owed money because I used to get double lunch like damn near
yeah.
every day. So like I would, you know, I mean, shit ends up it's like just as much as going to like Arby's
Yeah.
for lunch or something. And I'd tell my dad like, hey, you know, need lunch money for me and my little brother. He'd be like, why don't you ask them how much I'm fucking paying in tuition? All right, he's like, we'll get them next week. And we just never did. Just never paid. They just be like, all right, I guess you can do it tomorrow. Just never did. Kept pushing it off.
That's like Duquesne. I didn't get my diploma for a while after because I didn't pay parking tickets for like 18 months.
Are you serious?
Still can't. By the way, WVU, I still can't because I owe hundreds of dollars for my scooter's parking tickets. The NFL tried to get my information to like kind of force me to go back to school. They wanted to like have a piece of paper that was like, you only have to do 11 hours to graduate. They were trying to get that piece of information. WVU wouldn't give it to them because they said that I owed so much money in parking tickets. So the Colts director of player personnel had to come to my office with this, or come to my locker and was like, we need you to pay your parking tickets from WVU so we can tell you how many hours you have left. I was like, I'm never going back to school. And that's why I'm never paying those parking tickets.
Hey, what a petty standoff that is.
Oh.
WVU, they could have just been like, yeah, we got another guy, another football player, graduated with a degree. The NFL, that's all they wanted to say, too. Nope. Parking tickets.
I don't even know. I couldn't even guess right now what any of the information because I've never been able to get it. Couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even tell you. Who cares, though? Hopefully I'll just donate one day somewhere and get a doctorate.
There you go.
A fucking doctor somewhere giving a speech.
There was a while my parents didn't like believe that I graduated because I couldn't get a diploma.
Fucking Coach Dave. He didn't graduate.
I was like, well, you guys saw me. I fucking walked. They're like, well, you could have finagled your way in there and fucking did something. No, just didn't pay. Yeah, it's a lot of parking tickets.
We had a couple of kids that walked with us our senior year of high school, and there's no way they graduated. They just snuck their way in, and we'll get the diploma in summer school or whatever. We'll earn it somewhere else.
Yeah, that move.
Yeah, they never did. There was no way.
No, not a chance.
Yeah, so I love the fucking schools just holding you hostage with that. Good idea. My
yeah,
scooter, though, I was parking that thing on a sidewalk.
Because the 40 grand a year wasn't enough for you motherfuckers.
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah, man, I'm all-time leading scorer there, bro. Come on. Huh? Scored some points for you guys?
Can we not get a fucking booster to take care of these fucking parking tickets?
Place. Huh?
You got a new locker room out of it?
Yeah.
Fucking, how about that?
Get some car dealership to say that I worked there for 8 hours. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, and by the way, give Pat White a fucking doctorate and give Steve Slayton one as well. And then we'll talk. Until then, you go ahead and wipe that scooter off your fucking system.
Hey, they put your picture, they put your mug up on the NBC for Sunday Night Football. What does it say underneath it for school?
Well, I never got to do that. So every time I did that, I just fucked with them. One time I said Oxford University because you do the reading during training camp, and I knew they would never use it. So every year I knew they would never use it because they never had in the past. So I'd go in there, and the fucking cameraman had no idea who I was. So I'd be like, Pat McAfee, punter, Oxford. And they were like, all right, can you read one more just a little bit quicker without punter? Yeah, you got it. Pat McAfee, Oxford. They're like, thank you. And then I would just leave. And Conti, the PR guy, the assistant PR guy, was like, did you go do the NBC headshot or whatever? I was like, yeah, I thought I'm from fucking Oxford, too. They got no idea. He's like, why do you have to? I'm like, they're never going to use it. And they never would. They really never would. So punters and kickers, they never use it. But I had to film it every year. I wish... I did like 6 different schools, man. I wish they would release. At Plum High School, I said one time, gave the high school a shout out. I'm kind of upset I did that. But yeah,
no one ever saw it.
So. Nobody would ever use it. So I never had a shot. I would have said like Ball So Hard University though. If they were going to play it each year, I would have ran with something pretty good.
But I'm just talking about the payoff. You got a WVU kid in the league, and he's got $300 in parking tickets. That kind of balances out. In my marketing mind, it balances out.
Well, in your marketing mind, you would also want somebody who's a pretty large social media presence. I'm a part of Minnesota's football program.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, like for real. I'm a part of Minnesota's football program, pretty large. Anytime they land a recruit, they play a video of me. I just got a chance to announce a kid get a scholarship in a team meeting.
Hey, maybe watch the fucking road though.
These people.
Maybe watch the fucking road.
Oh, you can't talk to the guy sitting shotgun. I mean,
I saw the comment first, and for the listeners who didn't see this, Pat announced this guy getting a fucking scholarship while Foxy was filming it in the passenger seat.
Right. Yep.
And
at 4 or 5:15 in the morning, too, by the way.
Wide open roads.
Wide open.
I hadn't seen the fucking video yet, but I saw this fucking asshole who's like, hey, maybe worry about the road and don't kill other people, basically, pretty much.
Yeah, so I responded with what? I'm not allowed to talk to my friend sitting shotgun? Like, what are we even doing here? And he said, pay attention before we have to scrape you off the road or somebody else. And I was like, take it easy.
Take it easy. And then I watched the video, and it's like a 30, 45-second video or whatever.
Yeah.
You looked at Evan for maybe 4 of the seconds.
Yeah.
And they were 1 second at a time, 10 seconds apart.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's what you do. Take it easy.
Totally.
This guy needs to just fucking, take it easy.
Hey, bud, just enjoy the video.
Fucking take it easy.
Just
What are you
enjoy the
doing?
video. Shut the fuck up.
What are you doing? Why don't you worry about what
If you
you're
could
doing?
just, like, once a year, if there was an app or something like that where you could fucking put your fist through their phone, to their fucking nose, I probably would have used it on that guy.
You be making motherfuckers look like Artie Lang all over the place.
I probably would have used it on that guy.
Flattening
That
noses.
one guy. That would have been my one for this year.
Yeah, but those guys exist all the time. There's one person that sent me like the put on your seatbelt thing. I was like, I only wore it around the lap. I got a bruised tit. Like,
I don't like the way it makes me look on videos when my
it makes you look fat.
yeah.
So, also, what if it catches on fire and melts the fucking seatbelt
How about that?
holder?
How about
And
that?
I can't get out.
There's
You
a
ever heard of
recall
that?
on the vehicle we were in.
Yeah.
Also, how about I'm a grown up? I can make my own decisions. About
Also,
a seatbelt.
the seatbelt thing is buckled in.
Oh yeah.
As soon as I get in a car, it's the first thing I do.
Every time.
Because I can't take that beeping sound. That will crash a car on purpose. The fucking beeping car. I can't do it.
I don't get the people that preach the seatbelt thing at all.
Yeah, I don't
it's
get it
only
either.
endangering you. So who gives a shit?
I mean, I get it. Like when
it's not
my,
like you will. Like if we're about you flying out of a car and killing someone else with your body.
I get it when my mom tells me to because she's worried about my life.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do it every time because I hope it strangles me. But I don't care if you do it or not.
Yeah, no, it's the stupidest thing.
Come
ever.
on, man.
Todd, in all your years of seeing accidents, every one of them should not have or should have had their seatbelt on.
I mean,
This is such bullshit.
I know because you and I go back and forth on this.
I
Because
was
you
in
come into my car, you buckle it, and then you sit down in the thing, and I'm like, why aren't you just wearing it? It's easier.
I'll just say this.
I don't want to die.
I was in a crash one time,
like moving.
and I didn't have my seatbelt on. And when it was over, I was completely unscathed. My vehicle was upside down. I was on my hands and knees, which is not the roof, which is now the floor. And I look back, and my front door is caved in well into the driver's seat. So would I have been dead if I had my seatbelt on? I don't know, but
Well, we're not telling people not to wear seatbelts.
No.
We're just saying make your own decision.
Yeah.
It is your life. For me, for instance, I had a friend whose uncle died because the thing melted and he was trapped in his car and he couldn't get out. So whenever that happened, whenever I was younger, I heard that story. I immediately had somebody I related to that died strictly because they were wearing their seatbelt. So whenever I started driving, obviously, you're forced to do it whenever you're young. I realized I hated the way it feels. I can't dance. I like to dance while I'm driving. I like to move. And I got a guy whose uncle who died I'm friends with. So I just put together A, B, and C there. And I said, you know what? D, my fucking way out of these seatbelts. But then they started catching up to us with these bell sounds.
I just don't like when people talk in absolutes. They're like, see, you wear the seatbelt's going to save your life. Not absolutely every time.
Sith.
The first lady in Olympus Has Fallen would still be with us today if she did not have her seatbelt.
That is a great point.
Now,
Gerard Butler would have saved her.
if you're at a Jewish wedding, you put the seatbelt on the chair that's being tossed up. I mean, I would wear that seatbelt.
Now that makes sense.
Exactly.
That's just safe.
Yep.
And,
that's smart.
Yeah, that's
Riding
it's
roller
smart.
coasters, wear a seatbelt.
Yes.
Yes. And
Because
keep
you will
your
fly out.
arms
And
in
Inside
legs.
the
Or they'll get
inside
snapped
car.
off. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's like Diggs always wears a seatbelt, but he has his tool. He can clip right through the seatbelt if it gets stuck.
correct. I do have the
Small
tool.
seatbelt
Yeah,
cutting
Leatherman,
tool.
what do you have?
No, it's, oh boy, this tool. It's a 3-in-1 flashlight, knife, window breaker.
Good.
Yep.
If you go into a
it
gully
looks like
or a
a big,
swamp, yeah.
it looks like a big flashlight. But on the one end is a window breaker, but if you unscrew it, there's a knife in there, so I can cut the seatbelt if I want.
I-
That's smart.
I've wanted
It's
to
right next to my
use
life straw.
That fucking window breaker. I'm thinking about honestly just shattering my.
to use the window.
Yeah, I want to use the window breaker so
Drive
fucking
it into
bad.
a pond, bro.
Dude, it's honestly, it's the
Pull
first.
up to the drive-through.
It's in my driver's license.
I need this food.
Sir, can you roll down your window?
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Can we not put sugar glass in there, though, so you can just punch through?
That would be awesome.
Let's just do it to Zito's Kia.
We should have done it to your car, man.
Yeah, we should have.
Exactly.
We should have. Fuck.
That's right, man. We'll
Next
figure it
time.
out, dude.
Next time.
We'll figure
Next
it out,
car.
yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't we just go to a junkyard
That's
and
what I'm
fucking
saying.
smash some windows?
We can get you a couple $100 car.
Yeah.
And just,
Put
by the
sugar
way,
glass all in it.
there's a video that'll definitely go.
Yeah.
That'll definitely go viral.
just you walking around punching your windows out.
No, I think at the
At the
drive-thru.
drive-thru, just fucking shattering it.
Yeah, because you got to get a place that does the order and the pickup at the same place. Because you can't order from the one place,
Right.
shatter it, and then pull up, roll up another window,
I mean,
shatter
for
that
the
one.
video, do you pretend like it's not going down and you just want your food so bad that you shatter the window?
I think you just do it like you didn't realize your window was up and your hand goes through it. You're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And you startle.
But he's holding a fucking.
The window breaker.
Yeah.
You could use mine.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, okay.
I have one. Trust me.
I don't know how we do it. I
I recommend it for everyone. It's a great.
I would think maybe the back window does it.
So when you order the front window, you do it. In the back window, you get the food.
Well,
I think you do roll down your window and it just fits in there tight. You know what I mean? I think that's what happens.
like
sinks down
it
in
gets
there.
it gets stuck, so that people can't get the food in the window. So
Yeah.
you choose to break the window.
Yeah, I think so. Just act like it's not working.
Their
And then
hands
you
are
just
pretty
break it out.
Their hands are pretty close though.
We'll figure it out.
If that thing shatters and you just bust open a McDonald's lady's arms.
Nah, because
Yeah, it's
candy
just
glass.
raw candy. It's no big deal.
Oh, we're doing it with candy glass.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I thought we were
He
getting.
wanted to buy a whole car.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a brand new
I will.
car.
I will also do that. I will
A
also
real
do that.
junkyard
I
car.
got it. You pull up, you get the food, and as they're handing you the food, the person in the passenger seat shatters their window, dives out of it, and acts like they're escaping.
Oh.
I like that.
not
And
bad
then you
either.
roll down your window and be like, I said no cheese. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Kick it on back in
Have a
there.
cold one. We
Yeah.
are out.